supporting their athletes with. A lot of them would be, I think, employed by the army, but get the salary then to train full-time.
All right, let's keep this program going. As I said, we've got a big program today. We've got 16 medals to decide, 16 gold medals. The next one will be the K2 men's 1000 meters for under 23. Of course, this is no longer an Olympic event. It will be reduced to 500 meters at the next games. Again, of course, it's always disappointing when events get changed, but these things happen. We have crews from the Czech Republic, Italy, Hungary, Germany, Slovakia, Bulgaria, Poland, and Kazakhstan. So there's lane 3 from Italy, champions in Europe earlier this year. Like, whoa, look at that hair, Jennifer Egan.
That's impressive, isn't it?
That is a ponytail and a half.
Must be about 2 or 3 kilograms, I'd say, extra.
Oh my God. See that flapping in the breeze, the Hungarians. Lane 5, it's Germany, 8th in the Europeans, so this will be a big step up for them. Lane 6 is the crew from Slovakia. Lane 7 from Bulgaria, 2nd in the European Championships, the Bulgarians. Lane 8 from Poland. And lane 9, we have the crew from Kazakhstan in the extreme outside.
Yeah, and what's interesting here is the Romanians, who were bronze medalists at the Europeans this year, they actually didn't make the A final. They were 4th in their semi-final, so that's a big name missing from this final here today.
So we do have the European champions, though, from Italy. We have the silver medalists from Bulgaria. There's the crew. I guess there's no argument here about who sits in the front and the back. When you've got hair like that, you've got to go in the back.
Because if you're one way to decide.
If you're in the front, the poor old bloke at the back, he's just going to get a face full of hair for the whole trip. So especially as a bit of a headwind coming into you. But there you go. Good luck to them. That is impressive. Sensible haircuts here for these lads, though, from Kazakhstan. In lane 9. So Sweden, the Czech Republic, Italy, Hungary, Germany, Slovakia, Bulgaria, Poland, and Kazakhstan. Interesting, Sweden in lane 1. According to my program, it should be the Czech Republic. Yes, sorry, yep. Good point, Jen. I missed that page. Lucky you're here. Okay, they're underway. The K2 men's 1,000 meters. And it is the crew from Poland and the crew from Hungary at the moment, and just on the Hungarians inside, the European champions from Italy, who are out. They're the 3 boats at the moment who are taking it out the strongest. K2 1,000 meters. The reigning Olympic champions are Australians, of course. No Australians in this race. It's the Hungarians now. And it looks like the crew from Poland, who are having a bit of a battle. The Poles have had a good morning so far. They've been out there and really throwing it down to the challenges in just about every event. So it's Hungary in lane 4. In lane 3 on their inside, it's the European champions from Italy. And on the outside, lane 8, it's Poland. So a race in 3 at this stage. The crew from Sweden in lane 1 just hanging about, making a bit of a nuisance of themselves. Starting to come through now, actually, the crew from Sweden to challenge Poland for the 3rd position. But it's the Hungarians who, at this stage, take the lead into the halfway stage of this race. Hungary 1st, Italy 2nd, Poland 3rd, and Sweden 4th. Now, this is where the race gets won and lost.
Yeah, past Swedish athletes at senior level. Marcus Oskarsson was well known for coming through in the later part of the race, so do not rule the Swedish K2 out from the medals yet. They could come through in the last 250 meters from lane 1.
So the Hungarians now, they're getting serious. They're putting in some hard yards here. They've got the lead. It's the Italians at the moment sitting in 2nd, and as you said, Jen, the Swedes in lane 1 starting to come through, possibly to challenge for the bronze, but I don't think there's any doubt at this stage about the gold medalist. It's going to be a Hungarian gold to the crew of Benz Vajda and Tamas Zabo. Some famous names there from... In fact, Tamas was part of the crew that was third in the World Championships last year. So he knows what it takes to win a medal. So as we speak, it's Sweden now. They've moved into third. Can they challenge for the silver medal? No doubt about the winners. Look at these guys. They are going even stronger now as the crowd lifts them towards the finish line. They are really moving away from the rest of the field. The race is for silver. Italy clinging on at the moment, but the Swedes are trying to chase them down. So it's Hungary first. Sweden maybe now, maybe with a slight advantage. I don't know. It's really close from this angle and still coming through now. It looks like the Czechs, is it? No, it's
Slovakians.
Slovakians are coming through, but I think Sweden are going to take the silver. Yes, they are. Well done to Sweden, and Italy take the bronze. But no doubt, look at these guys. Really, really strong performance from the boys from Hungary. Bench Vajda and Tamas Zabo. There's Tamas at the back. Pretty convincing victory there, wasn't it?
Extremely, yeah. They were in front from the start and had another gear even with 250 meters to go to increase their lead. Good to see the Swedes coming through there in lane 1.
Yes, lucky I found them on my start list, because that would have been embarrassing. A mystery crew, the ghost crew in lane 1 that snuck up. Somehow missed my start list, but I found them. Well, Jen found them for me, thank goodness. Old man eyes, I couldn't spot them. But wow, that is a really strong performance from these two under 23 paddlers for Hungary to take the gold medal. Daylight second, and there's the Swedes in lane 2. Italy lane 3, and yes, as you mentioned, I think it was the Slovakians that flew home, was it, for fourth?
Yeah, they were coming through very strong in the last part of the race, and Slovakian, like I said before, have very strong crew boats in the past.
The Bulgarians, no sign of them in the top 4. They were the silver medalist at the Europeans, so unable to repeat that form here today. Let's get confirmation. Hungary first, Sweden second, Italy the third, Slovakia flying home for fourth, and Germany fifth. And there's the Bulgarians. Gee, Poland faded away quickly, didn't they? They were up there in third position at the halfway stage. They really dropped off at the back half of that race to finish in second last position.